Yeah. How you doing, Darren?
Doing good, Joe. How about you?
Good, good. Refreshed after a 3-day weekend?
Yeah. Oh, I was just reminded.
Oh.
What's the big news on the 3-day weekend there, buddy? Are we
Oh.
starting there? Are we ending
Well,
there?
yeah, we'll tease it out a bit. But
All
for those
right.
of you that are listening, I did have my 15 minutes of fame. Really might have been less than a minute, but yeah, I went kayaking on the LA River, and it was documented. So I'll share that with you later. Didn't
I
look the
didn't even
best. I'm very vain. I like to look really good, but after coming off a river, I am what I am. So.
My son, I didn't even tell you this. My
Yeah.
son and his friends took a walk on the river and did some cleaning for a few hours and
Oh,
collected
wow.
5 trash bags of stuff. So they made the sight lines of your kayaking a little better.
Well, it's funny you say that because one of the questions from a correspondent from a media local company was asking, was there much trash? And I said, no, it looked great out there. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I just noticed a little white foam kind of floating around, but no big deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the LA River. I mean, what do you expect? All right. Well, guys, thanks for joining us today, 2 p.m. on Tuesday this time. Normally it's Monday due to the weekend and the holiday. But this is Los Angeles Real Estate Reality, the stream by Darren Hubert and Joe Cloninger over at Urban Hillsides Real Estate. We work Northeast LA primarily, but we also work elsewhere. And that's what this is about. We're talking about real estate. We're talking about observations over the last week. We go over new listings. We go over sold listings. We might even make a couple predictions, and there may be some rants. Not so much from me, but the other guy. So we'll see. I'm Switzerland. I just play it right through the middle. Before we get going, I do need to do our disclaimer, which I've never memorized, but Darren Hubert and Joe Cloninger are real estate agents at Keller Williams Los Feliz under the Urban Hillsides brand. All opinions expressed by Urban Hillsides or guests on this video are solely their opinions and do not reflect the opinions of Keller Williams Los Feliz. You should not treat any opinion expressed by Urban Hillsides as a specific inducement to make a particular investment or follow a particular strategy, but only as an expression of Urban Hillsides team's opinions. The video is for informational purposes only. All right. So, back to last week, and even today, Darren, it's been busy for us.
Sure. It has.
Yeah.
It's been great.
Yeah.
We have offers due today on a property. Looks like we're going into escrow with a buyer and preparing to do some work to wrap up a closing on some units. So, there's so many small details in every single transaction that have to be nurtured and researched and, so yeah, that creates a lot of busyness. But we embrace it all, man. We do.
And the other good news is we've got some listings coming up. So,
Yep.
yeah, pay attention, guys. We'll go through it. We'll talk to you about it. All right. So, as I text my wife, if she's listening, to close a door, please. Okay. All right. She'll get that. She's my crew. We're going to talk about the first topic that we felt was important, and that was about rent protection and the threat of it ending June 30th. So that's coming up. I'm going to share my screen, Darren, and they can follow along.
Joe, I think you just told me to close the door, though. You might want to resend that to your wife.
Oh, she's already on it. She already heard it. Yeah, she's good. She's
cool.
great. All right, so there it is in front of us. This is from CNBC. It's titled, Millions of Americans Could Face Eviction as Housing Protection Expires in June. So key points, more than 11 million Americans are behind on their rent, and many could face eviction when the National Housing Protection expires in June. Housing advocates say the ban is lifting at a terrible time for property owners and tenants alike, with states still scrambling to distribute the $45 billion in rental assistance. Most at risk are people of color, those with low incomes, and older Americans. All right. Anything there before I start, Darren?
Well, Joe, this is a rant moment. You know that.
I know.
All right. Why don't you go through it? Then I'll talk about it.
All right. So more than 11 million Americans are behind on their rent, and many could be pushed from their homes when the national eviction ban expires in June. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention's eviction moratorium, which has been in effect since September, will lift on June 30th. Although the policy has been far from perfect at keeping renters housed, it's reduced the number of eviction filings over the same time period by at least a half, according to Peter Hepburn, an assistant professor of sociology at Rutgers University, Newark, and research fellow at the Eviction Lab. Good name. Experts say the number of evictions could skyrocket when the ban lifts. Around 15% of adult renters are not current on their housing payments, according to an analysis by the Center of Budget and Policy Priorities. Wow, let's put that in perspective beyond a percentage. 15% of 200 some odd people, that's a lot of people.
It's a substantial amount of people. Absolutely the case.
Wow.
Yeah.
30 million, somewhere around there. We're going to see what we've been managing to stave off, this wave of evictions that is just going to crush some of these areas, said John Pollock, coordinator of the National Coalition for Civil Rights to Counsel. All right. The CDC's eviction moratorium has faced numerous legal challenges, and landlords have criticized the policy, saying they can't afford to house people for free or shoulder the country's massive rental arrears, which could be as high as $70 billion. Yet housing advocates say the ban is lifting at a terrible time for both property owners and tenants, with states still scrambling to distribute the $45 billion in rental assistance allocated by Congress to address the crisis. That funding is unprecedented. Renters were given just $1.5 billion during the Great Recession, according to the National Low-Income Housing Coalition. We need to let this moratorium stay in place until we spend all this money, said Mark Melton, a lawyer who has been representing tenants facing eviction pro bono in Dallas. If you bail out the renter, that means you bailed out the landlord, he said. More from personal finance. We don't want to talk about that. Heather Jordan has been approved for rental assistance in Missouri, but it could take weeks for the money to reach her landlord, who has already moved to evict her. If you've got the moratorium in place, it allows you the time to get the landlord paid, said Jordan, 48, who fell behind on her $1,475 rent after she lost her sales job shortly before the pandemic. Her wife is disabled and can't work. If she and her family, including her wife, 2 children, and 2 grandchildren, are evicted from their house in St. Louis, she doesn't know where they'll go. She's lived there for 9 years, and finding a landlord to rent to her with an eviction on her record will be difficult. We will be homeless, she said. Who's at risk? Eviction rates will likely be higher in some states than others. For example, nearly 1 in 4 renters are behind on their housing payments in Florida and Southern Carolina, compared with 6% in Maine and Kentucky, according to the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities. Alicia Matsuara, a senior research analyst on the housing policy team at the CBPP, said there were multiple reasons for those disparities. Some states already faced greater housing affordability problems before the pandemic, she said. Another likely factor would be the state's economy. For example, we know that the pandemic has caused job losses to be very concentrated in the restaurant and hospitality sector. Jobs most affected by the pandemic may make up a larger share of some states' economies than others. Across the country, black renters are nearly 4 times as likely to be behind on their rent than white renters. The pandemic has exacerbated racial inequities, Matsara said. Households with lower incomes also report more problems paying their rent. Anyone who, before the pandemic, was living paycheck to paycheck is going to be vulnerable, Pollock said. Older Americans are yet another vulnerable group. According to one recent count, more than 100,000 people over the age of 65 said they expected to be evicted within the next 2 months. Almost 450,000 renters between the ages of 55 and 64 said the same. All right, there it is.
It's a sad article.
Unpack. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll start by saying I disagree, but I support housing assistance. The question that I have with the approach, and I've had this has been my position from the start, is who pays?
Right.
Who pays for it? Because right now you're asking a smaller group of private citizens to subsidize this dynamic, and I assure you, not all those private citizens are wealthy. Right. A lot of those people have gotten into the middle class by being a landlord, and the policies are removing them from the middle class. And I don't think that does anybody any good either. So, support assistance, who pays, and the timing of pulling it together. You know, when we chose to discuss this article, Joe, I said probably my overall theme of this is, and I'm moving away from some of my longtime friends because of this, and that is that I'm just getting tired of extremes on both ends.
Yeah.
And on both ends, man. So there's always a middle, and this is not about middle. This is about to one extreme or the other. This has to end sometime, and I guarantee you there's the majority of people who are tenants' rights advocates, there will never ever be a good time for it to end. Okay?
Yeah.
So, I mean, look, I read this article, and in a matter of a couple hours came up with what I think is a very reasonable compromise, somewhere in the middle. I just want to be in the middle, man.
I know.
You know, again, I support housing and supportive housing and propping up those in need. But they're not even qualifying who's in need. They've just said, everybody, if you're qualified as a renter, you could have a $7,000 a month rent or a $10 a month rent. You have fallen under these guidelines.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm reading the article right now, and the simple, deadly or sound bites of, if you bail out the renter, that means you bailed out the landlord. There are different renters, there are different landlords.
Absolutely the case. They just want to characterize everybody in a short sound bite, as you're saying. But the premise of the article, and the reason for them writing it and saying you should support extending it, is that it's a bad time for everyone. There's money that's available to be distributed, okay? But this is the old theory of just continuing to kick the can down the road. The simple compromise to me is that you lift the ban, but you identify anyone who has applied for assistance can then deliver that application to their landlord, and it extends the timeline for them for 3 months. Fine. The whole justification of this article is that there's money to help people, but are they actually going out to get it? I don't know that answer. And they're not forced to give that answer to a landlord. That's not fair. That's not right.
Yeah.
So we support those in need. Are you in need? There's no income verification here. So none of that is in play. It's just and what's really upsetting me in the last year is the division between the word landlord and tenant. That alone has become a divisive component that has grown exponentially, that divisiveness. Yep. And it's sad to me because the majority of relationships are not that, but they're getting worse.
Well, just a couple observations. Yeah, if you're in Los Angeles and, I don't know, you're in Los Feliz, you're probably paying really big time rent, the size of a mortgage. Are you still making money? I hope so. But it's got to be sorted out between the landlord and the tenant to some degree.
But LA has had rent control for a long time. There are tenants paying, $700-800 a month who were getting $2,000 a month in unemployment. Again, and I'm not saying that's all the cases. That alone is its own little soundbite, and there's some cases that are real. But they're not even, the politicians who are making these decisions aren't even taking the time to create a system that needs to be followed to get the money to those in need. Because I want to help those in need. I don't want to help those that are just taking advantage of the system.
And that was my second point, but more on the employment side of, what did I hear this morning? Something about a vacuum of employment. People are not wanting to work because unemployment pays so well. I think that's also saying something else, right?
I've said it to you, Joe. Well, yeah. But even just the slower pace, we all work at ridiculous paces and we spend too much time working. Most of us do. And the pandemic has showed us, look what life could be at a slowdown. I guess the majority of us would have even experienced that until retirement without the pandemic. And some of those perceptions are, I don't want to jump back on that hamster wheel. Yeah. Seriously. And some of it validated, for sure. Yep. So there you go. It's going to, at some time it will end. And a few more comments. One I should have started with, I may have or may have not. LA and California will extend this eviction ban. They will. I can 99.9% sure it's going to be extended with no stipulations in place, no employment issues, no are you applying, nothing. It'll just be extended.
Well, as you said, kicking the can down the road must end at some point. So,
and there will be people crying at the end of that road, no matter when the road ends. Right, and I think the longer it stays without any layering of how do you nurture people off this system, the worse it's going to be at the end, because more people will pile up and just utilize that as a crutch.
All right, well, to be continued.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And then with that said, the last comment in reality is this. If the ban ends tomorrow, yes, there will be massive backlog in the courts. So an eviction which is filed in June probably won't see the daylight until 2022. So even then, it's not going to be an immediate response. Right. The courts will not be able to not even come close to being able to handle the amount of evictions that are going to happen. So.
All right. Until next time. All right, so the other thing we wanted to talk about was a pause. Let's see here. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Pending home sales. So this is from April stats, but it says here, pending home sales sink as the housing market falls back to earth. So let me get in here. Pending home sales dropped 4.4% in April compared with March, the National Association of Realtors reported this week. On an annual basis, pending home sales were up nearly 52%, but at this time last year, pending sales had fallen to a record low as the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic brought real estate transactions to an abrupt halt. Contract signings are approaching pre-pandemic levels after the big surge due to the lack of sufficient supply of affordable homes, said Lawrence Yoon, NAR's chief economist. The upper-end market is still moving sharply as inventory is more plentiful there. The Pending Home Sales Index measures real estate transactions where a contract was signed for a previously owned home, but the sale had not yet closed, benchmarked to a contract signing activity in 2001. Economists polled by MarketWatch had projected a 1% increase for pending home sales in April. What happened? Every region experienced a monthly decrease in pending home sales, except for the Midwest, where contract signings increased 3.5% on a monthly basis. Yoon noted that the Midwest has the most affordable housing in the country and suggested the increase there could be a sign that people are flocking to the region from pricier markets on the coasts. The Northeast experienced the biggest downturn in pending sales with a nearly 13% drop. The big picture? The decline in pending sales is another sign that high home prices are making matters tough for home buyers. The market has continued to see record home price gains, a reflection of the lengths that buyers are willing to go to in order to appeal to sellers. With so many buyers in the market and so few homes to go around, it's natural for prices to rise as fast as they are. But the latest pending sales report offers reason for caution. Buyers who have been unable to get into a contract for a home may eventually opt to give up and wait, hoping the market will be less competitive. That could throw cold water on the hot housing market, which could have ripple effects across other parts of the economy. What they are saying. Pending home sales or contract signings are an early indicator of existing home sales in coming months because they mark the point in time where a buyer and seller reach an agreement on price and terms. Today's data shows that a ferociously competitive housing market is not making it easy for home buyers, said Danielle Hale, chief economist at Realtor.com. Market reaction: the Dow Jones Industrial Average and S&P 500 were both up slightly in Thursday morning trading. Okay.
So, I think the general characterization of this article is that for, all year, all we've been saying is the market's up, market's up, market's up. It's crazy. It's going up a ridiculous amount. We're starting to see maybe there's some cracks. Maybe there's some things being revealed. But this is not, a pullback in a huge way. So even everything on its way up pauses. Everything on its way up takes a step back before it moves forward. We've been through many markets, and these trends are normal. You think the market's shifting, and it was a pause. Right. And then it picks right back up. Now, I'm not trying to even predict where it's going to go from here, but it's a pause. It's the first pause we've seen since the pandemic started.
Well, for me, I'd really like to see what the California numbers were.
Right.
But again, as you're saying, this is a national view, and it's saying something. What is it saying regionally here?
Yeah, and California has so many sub-markets as well. Really, for us, it's just Los Angeles where the numbers are at there. I feel like there's been, I would guess it's been similar. It's been a little bit of a pause. Every week we're looking at new listings, and we have to work to show something under $1 million. I think this week there's a lot more under $1 million that we can review and look at, and we haven't seen that in a long time. So that's supporting this general position to me. So a moment, who knows where it's going to go from here, but it happened. It's not all 100% good news all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Well, I just came up with maybe a number we should keep looking at, but as they're looking at pending sales, maybe we should look at some local pending sales later. Maybe there's something in those tea leaves.
Sure. Add it to we do solds, we do actives. Yeah. Cool.
Might be interesting.
Sounds
All
good.
right. So a little entertainment before we get into sold listings, really. So let's see. Okay. So, Monday, my wife put together a wonderful excursion with the family, nephews, my sister-in-law, and we went off to LA River. And two gentlemen, Miles and Jeff, helped us get on the river. And I have to say, I think I need a diet, maybe, Darren. I was the stone scraper. That's my nickname now, because it was a bit of work. So you're going to see me after this on KABC News with the reporter sticking her mic in front of my face. So I look a little tired. Let's see what it looks like.
All right. Got no audio, Jeff.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me do this. I think what we need to do is I'm going to stop the screen. I'm going to share again. And let's see. Share audio. And let's see what it looks like now. It's not working. Hold on. Technology. You know, it's funny. My wife is involved in Zooms constantly, and she was saying that no matter what, even the higher ups who are doing this constantly are always getting into technical difficulties. Let me see if this might work.
It's baked into the pie, man, with technology.
Try capturing a different screen to see if this continues. All right, well, let's do this. Share. No, it's not letting me. Hold on. Let's give it one more try. Okay, share screen, share audio. No? All right. Well, guys, you're going to have to come to the site. You're going to have to check it out. There it is. It's funny, man. Because honestly, I had just been battling about, I feel like, a quarter mile of just rocks and what they called hopping. Because there wasn't enough rock. And I was just beat. Totally beat. And then I'm coming out of the water like a monster, a sea monster, just like, onto the shore. But it was good. It was good fun. I highly recommend it. They do not guarantee the water level. So.
You could show up and there isn't even enough.
Right.
Wow.
All right. Well, on to solds. Let me look it up here. So these are solds from the last.
Joe, I'm intrigued now. I at least want to see the video, even if I don't even get audio.
It's not even letting me share. I'm a little worried that we might not have what we need here for our. Here, let's try. Let's try this. Okay, well that worked. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it to work. And then to top it off, I told you this. I get back to the car, and KFI News wanted to interview me about my adventure. I was like, oh man, leave me alone. So let's see here. Oh, there he is. All right. Let's see. You can't hear it, can you?
No. If you turn the volume up, can we hear it through your speaker?
No, it'll feed back.
Got it.
Right. So let me move through. So that's our little crew right there. Look, you can already see me struggling, I think.
It's the most stationary kayaking I've ever seen.
So
was that the brother-in-law there?
No, that's another tour operator, LA River Kayak Safari. But
it looks beautiful. Look at that.
Oh, it's totally. And you know, I have to. Oh, that's my little nephew. It was. There was no trash. It was beautiful. I think your son really did a great job.
I'll let him know.
There I am. Look at me. Just struggling to get out.
You looked kind of tired there.
So anyway, you can check it out on the site.
Cool.
All right. So here we are. Let's see. Sold listings last 7 days. It's coming up. So I'm looking at 34 sold listings in the last 7 days. I'm trying to remember, was that around the same or slightly lower than last week?
I feel like it was higher. I feel like we were in the 50s, maybe upper 50s on actives, and maybe in the 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we are. Did you get a chance to pick out some faves?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it. Let me organize it by area here. I hadn't done that.
Coronado Terrace seems to be our favorite.
We've already done that one.
Did we with the yellow door? You're right.
We did. Yeah. Kent Street.
All right. Kent.
This looks like a new build.
Lot size. So, yeah. 2,123. Want to take a look? Let's take a look.
Sure.
And it didn't go anywhere on price. That was weird.
And that's what I saw this week as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Now, remember, again, in real estate, putting things in context, you're always looking back. So what we're seeing as solds in the last 7 days went under contract, 30 to 45 days ago. So this shows trends that were happening similar to that report that we just read. So there was influence there that we're seeing today then. It was flat. And it's a small lot, but a new house.
I was going to say, so as you're saying, this might be really our example of something that's paused or slowed down. So,
yeah, I think this listing group of solds reflects that article well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2619 Kent Street. It's a 3-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,216 square feet of living space. Again, it's a small lot development. Sold at $1,375,000, and I'm looking here. Days on market, Darren, 14. So yeah, did not change in price, and that was it.
Yeah.
This was brought to us by Vivian Yoon and Esther G. at Highland Premier Real Estate.
Now the next one here, 1516 Angeles. I feel like we tried to estimate where that one was going to go. This is one of those completely emotional, everything finished.
There, let me take a look.
In all rooms.
1516 Angeles. All right. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. I still got it on paper. God, did we look at this one? Let's see. Well, it's beautiful. 1516 Angeles Avenue. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,239 square feet of living space on a 5,750 square foot lot. $1,800,000. Wow. I don't see it on this list just yet.
All right, so it sold $350,000 above list price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And days on market 6, so that was brisk.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it did really check off a lot, didn't it?
Yeah, it's not a big house, only 1,200 square feet.
No, it's the size of my house.
2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet, $1.8 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, well, sold by Darcy K, and it looks like Ron Viola at Sotheby's. So congrats to you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Panorama's Terrace, I think, is the winner for the biggest bump. That went up $560,000
Wow.
above list price.
All right, let's take a look. Looks kind of plain from the front.
Yeah, it does.
Oh. Okay, yeah, 2515 Panorama Terrace. Oh, I know where this is. I walked by it. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,622 square feet of living space on a 6,786 square foot lot. $2,555,000, and it started at $1,995,000. Days on market 11.
Yeah, so those are the examples of things going up. It's still happening, but not on everything. You've got, let's see here. Like, we don't have to open all of them. There's one on Westerly there, 1475 Westerly, 2,000 square feet.
I just wanted to give due. So, congrats, Rhonda Doyle and Tracy Doe. All right.
On the sale for Panorama. Got it.
All right. So, yeah, let me go back there. You said Westerly, huh?
Sure, 1475. I mean, that one listed at 1198, so for 1220, went up 22,000.
It's reasonable.
Yeah, very reasonable. There There's another one here on Nella Vista in Los Feliz again. Listed for $2,099,000, sold for $2,100,000, went up $1,000. Los Nietos, still Los Feliz, actually sold 75 below list price.
Yeah. 26 days on the market. Yeah.
Yeah. 4214 Los Feliz Boulevard, sold exactly at list price at 1.8.
Mm-hmm.
College View. Let's look at that. I actually like that one. That one did go up 275,000.
I feel like we saw this a couple years ago.
It all gets scrambled, Joe, in the brain.
Yeah.
I feel like we evaluated this.
I think we went with the client to this. Let's see. So yeah, 1769 College View. There it goes. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,562 square feet. $1,250,000 was the final price on a 10,934 square foot lot. Started at $975,000. 15 days on the market.
And I'm trying, the pictures on my end are loading a little slow, but
mine's slow too.
Yeah, maybe it's the MLS. So yeah.
Okay. What's another one? Let's see, this was in Eagle Rock. Got it.
This one on the other one on Argus. I think we saw that one. 5218 Argus Drive.
Let me see. Argus. 5218. See how this one goes. Yeah, 5218 Argus, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,741 square feet. $1,665,245 on a 9,617 square foot lot. 9 days on the market. And this is Eagle Rock again.
Yeah, I think we predicted that would go up. It's a great neighborhood. It's a huge lot. Yeah.
Wow.
Corliss, a bit of a fixer, 4407. That one actually went down. 889 went down to 844.
Hold on. Yeah. Corliss. So this is a fixer, yeah. 4407 Corliss. Yeah. Two-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,208 square feet, 844,000. Started at 889, and actually before that, here's another indicator: 949,000.
Yeah,
was the
started
original list
higher.
price. Wow.
Nice. Wow.
And did nothing to it.
Yeah, sellers can get crazy. They just keep pushing and pushing, and sometimes the market responds positively, sometimes it doesn't. So, yeah, the market did not like that price for sure.
Brought to us by Timothy Bragg.
Yeah.
Huh.
Tim Bragg's a
And
long-time
bought-
agent.
And here's the next part of it. And purchased by Marissa Solis.
That would be Neela.
Right. So this will be an
Absolutely.
investment. We'll see what it looks like later.
It will be flipped, and we will see it on the market again. Yes, for sure.
All right.
Yeah, so maybe go up to Cazador. Wow, 3952 Cazador.
Hold on. Cazador.
That went up $300,000.
Well, I know this one because I drive by it constantly. 3952 Cazador Street, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,075 square feet.
I feel like I've been in this house at some time.
I think you did.
Yeah.
It was when it was, not flipped.
Right.
yeah, $1,185,000 on a 5,116 square foot lot, mostly hillside, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Started at $885,000. Wow. Days on market 9, brought to us by Joanna Soul and Brad Holmes. So congrats to you guys. Wow. Trying to see if I've got 3952 Cazador. You ready, man?
Let's do it.
DH said $1,050,000. And I said $1,001,000.
There you go.
Yeah,
1,185.
All right. Gosh. Hate it when I'm right.
No, you don't.
Okay. Depends upon what side we're on. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Okay. Next. What else do you see?
Gosh, I'm trying to find something that's a standout. Raynol is an interesting location.
4304.
Yeah, listed 869, sold 850.
50 days on the market. Let's see why.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Is that it? It's a view.
It's like row housing. It's yeah. It's built in a tough era, a tough year, without great
90s,
finishes.
80s.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know. It's such a sad time.
4304 Raynol, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,800 square feet, 850,000. Great deal. Started at 869,000, and before that started at 899,000. So
Yeah.
again, the push is there. 50 days later, somebody got a better.
Gosh, man, if you own a home and you're thinking about listing it, and it was built in the 80s or 90s, you've got to put some real effort into stripping away some of that the architecture of that era. To even call it architecture is is not accurate.
Gosh, man, you're reading my mind, because the first thing that I saw, and I think it was the second photo, was the door. The door just aged it immediately.
And there's and we see it. We see that it's not only us, other agents do it that are good, but there are just like paint colors and doors and cabinets and coloring of flooring and cabinets. Some of those things, they're just not popular at all. They reduce your value in a huge way. So,
all right.
Chadwick.
All right,
Chadwick looks cool. Chadwick Circle, I like it up there. 710,000, man, went to 715. That didn't go crazy.
That's good. Hold on.
Oh, we saw this. I remember this.
Wait a minute. Chadwick Circle. All right. Looks like an out-of-area agent. All right. So, 2846 Chadwick Circle, 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 850,000 square feet. No, 850 square feet. $715,000 was the final price on a lot of 5,127 square feet. Took 57 days to get sold. And as you said, Darren, original list price $699. It went up to $710, and as we said, settled at $715. So a real struggle there.
Sure.
Wow.
Well, it's some areas it's harder to sell small houses than others. Mm-hmm. Just some areas it is, and I would say that could apply there. Sometimes if people are, for example, if you're choosing a community as a second or third option, and I don't want to put down this community at all, because everywhere's great if it's the right match for you, but there's more money in other areas, and you're going, okay, fine, I'll accept this, but you want more house. That's usually the trade-off on those second and third options.
Here, I'm trying to see. Did we predict on this one?
I don't remember. I remember reviewing it when it came on.
Yeah, I think we. I remember that kitchen. I thought we gave it an okay review. Didn't work. All right. Next.
Gosh, where is this? So this McKinsey. Where is this? It looks like the suburbs, man.
Hold on.
3739. I mean, I know it's El Sereno, but wow.
Yeah. Orange County landed. So it is 3739 Mackenzie. Let's see what it looks like. 3 bed, 3 bath, 2,530
huge.
square feet. Good for them. 1,195,000 on a 7,508 square foot lot. 64 days on the market. Started at 1,224,999.
Right.
So another struggle.
A ton of square footage, a good sized lot, but not the typical Northeast home. Now, if you're
And
from
not the typical El Sereno home.
not even no, for sure.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So if you're from Orange County, you think this is awesome, but if you're buying here, you're not from Orange County. So those of you developers, you should consult with your agents periodically when you're making finish choices. Yeah, so it's a huge house, but low price because of the finish choices that were when it was built in 2011.
Yeah. Good paint job too.
Yeah.
All right. Next. What do you see down there, man?
I'm seeing AB 50. I'm just curious. This one went down too. That's another fixer. Went down a lot. Oh, that's an interesting property.
821 North Avenue 50. Whoa. 3 bedroom, 3 bath. A lot of square footage, 2,547. Settled at $750,000. Nice drum kit. Lot size 7,161. And days on market 18. Started at 899,000 and dropped pretty significantly. Wow.
Gosh, only 18 days on market and they came down 150,000. That's, yeah. It's an interesting property because it looks like it's street to street. It's a fixer, but 2 different structures. So potential, for sure. It's adjacent to commercial. It's got the street exposure on both sides. So, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So maybe we wrap up the solds with Thomas, or if you also want to see AB 21, but Thomas was nice.
All right. Thomas. Thomas. Okay. Okay, 2610 Thomas Street, 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,477 square feet. Settled at $925,000. Sold. Good sized lot, 14,115. Days on market 8. And yeah, list price started at $825,000. So significant up. I do remember seeing this with a client, Darren.
Yep.
And amazing view. Some would just buy it for that view and the fireworks out there.
Sure.
That.
And the land.
And the land.
There are a lot of people that are really seeking land. And this is a more transitional neighborhood of Happy Valley.
But if you see that backyard view.
Yeah.
It's sloping down. I mean, it's going to be some work for somebody. But amazing views. In fact, not just going towards downtown, but going the other way, going south and going east somewhat. So very cool.
Yeah. Cool, man.
All right. Okay, let's go off to actives. Okay. We're running 10 minutes fast, Darren. Maybe we get a little longer on these. Okay, so news. The number now is 43, so I don't think it changed since we talked this morning. And I guess we start in our neighborhood. Let's see here. Anything jumping out at you?
Sure, let's do Dwayne. 2139.
Okay. Okay, 2139 Duane Street. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,945 square feet, listing at 1,195,000, and the lot is 7,500 square feet, and it's been on the market for 5 days so far, and original build was 1905. It's brought to us by Colt Maloney over at Figure 8 Realty and Ed Faktorovich. So,
Sure, a lot of square footage. It doesn't look anything like 1905 when you get inside. It's very clean. It should sell, and it should sell above list. I'm concerned about the square footage in that it's not per assessor, so I don't know where they're calculating that from, but
yeah, so I'll dig into it just a little bit. So, from the agent remarks, main house address is 2139, guest house is 2141, guest unit currently rented at $1,900 per month. Main house delivered vacant. So, a bit of a mix there.
got it. So is it legally a duplex then? That's
Let's look.
the way they lay it out.
So, it's LAR2 duplex. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what to say. I just hate, to me, that's false advertising. But I'm not just going to say that about them. It seems to be the trend these days.
Yep.
It's not a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,900 square foot house. It's 2 units.
Yeah.
Each have their own square footage. Each have their bed bath count. But it's working. I know units are slow. They're not moving as fast
Right.
these days.
That could be a reason for sure. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, Joe. We have a property that'd be great to move. Maybe we should make that shift.
Further up the hill and separated by a tall fence is where the guest house is located. So that's nice. And it's got views. So people value views. So.
I will say this. The one thing I think is assumed right off the bat, if you're going to market something as a single-family home, if it's units, is that you're at least going to get a unit you can live in.
Yeah.
That's a minimum.
Yep. Yep.
If not
Okay.
both.
Next.
Cool.
Okay.
Mitchell Torina, I love that book wall there.
Yeah.
Oh, some nice elements. That street is so nice.
Yep. All right. So 2023 Mitchell Torina Street, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,162 square feet. Offered at $2,395,000. It's on a 5,096 square foot lot, and it's been 6 days on the market. And let's see, original build 1940. This is brought to us by Carrie Field over at Acme Real Estate. Let's see, dig in a little bit. Let's see. Singular 40s home in prime Moreno Highlands was renovated to honor its unique character while elevating and modernizing it. Past the front gate and through the custom Dutch door rests this treehouse sanctuary above the sights and sounds of the city. Bifold doors open completely to 2 decks and private garden from the great room with soaring ceilings and a full-height cane-fronted library. Gorgeous Alexandrita quartzite counters, Carrera marble floors, and 3 oversized skylights adorn the sublime yet durable chef's kitchen. Jack and Jill bath with Cipollino ondulato marble. Is that really a key word? Is anybody really keying in on that? I don't.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop. Offers due Saturday, June 5th, 5 p.m. So they have a hot property. There you go.
Yeah. Gosh, you don't see very many property. It's definitely common, and we have one listed right now with kind of that very dark gray black walls on the exterior, but you don't see a lot with interior black walls. At least I don't. This one has it. It certainly photographs well.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
The view doesn't hurt. Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
It's got a lot going for it, yes.
Yeah, look at those cabinets. Custom, it looks like to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, great.
I think 2416 Reservoir is probably a hot property that will be sold very quickly because of its price point and neighborhood.
2416. Okay. Look at you processing. I can hear you. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right. 2416 Reservoir Street. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a bar. 997 square feet, listed at $849,000, and it's on a 4,479 square foot lot. It's been on the market for 5 days now, and original build was 1923. You see some of that. Brought to us by Kenny Jervis. Let's see.
Gosh, my first thought is I couldn't they have bought 3 square feet from somewhere?
Yeah, it's true.
An extra quarter inch on one wall would have picked it all up.
Open a closet. Yeah.
Right. All right. Keep
All right. This character-filled 1923 craftsman-style bungalow is perched above the street on a large terraced hillside lot in prime Silver Lake, located just blocks from nearby shops and trendy restaurants on Sunset Boulevard, close to the Silver Lake Reservoir and Echo Park. Great for outdoor entertaining. Decks connect the interior and exterior spaces to create a natural indoor and outdoor flow. Gracious outdoor space is ready for entertaining. First time on the market in 20 years. House retains a great deal of vintage charm, including French doors, built-ins in the dining room. Well, you know, the other thing I thought, as you were thinking about square footage, was maybe a couple replacements on the furniture would give it some room
Oh,
too.
for sure. Yeah, this house was not. They didn't put a lot of effort into prepping it.
Yeah.
Simply put, I mean, it looks like it's somebody who lives reasonably nicely, but it looks busy. There's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Often when
a couple extra tables just floating out there in the middle.
Yeah,
It's not good.
and just simplifying things. But I don't think it's going to matter in their case because the price point is low for the neighborhood and it's going to sell fast.
Yep. Cool. Do you want to take a guess on this one?
Sure.
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't think it's going to go crazy. Well, depends on your definition of crazy, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say $1 million.
$1 million. Okay. I'm gonna say, God, 900. I'm gonna say, 995. Yeah, maybe.
All right, on the
All right.
next one, you get to go first.
All right, I'll go first. All right. Doop, doop, doop. I think actually you're gonna win that one. Okay. What else do you see, man?
But 2218 Effie.
2218. Hold on. F8. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is 2218 Effie Street. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,300 square feet, starting at $1,250,000. It's a small lot, 3,083 square feet, and it's been on the market for 0 days. Just came on today. It's a 1922 original build, brought to us by Richard Michalovsky and Tracy Doe. Michalovsky. Okay. Let's see. Find tremendous versatility in this stylish Silver Lake home, including the ability to create 2 distinct living environments. Dun, dun, dun. Fulfilling a variety of needs. Well, let's see if this is a duplex. Let's see if our trend continues. LAR2.
But is it a duplex?
No, single family residence. Okay.
All right.
Playing it straight. Let's see. Earn rental income, create workspace, or provide an independent living environment for family members and guests. Each level has a kitchen, outdoor access, and a distinct mood. Downstairs feels modern and loft-like, while the upstairs presents a relaxed bohemian vibe featuring 3 bedrooms, wood flooring throughout, and showers of natural light. The back patio is a great spot for morning coffee or evening meals. Adaptable and unique, this urban compound provides laundry on both levels, central heat and air, detached garage. All right. Anything else there?
No, it's a great spot, good size. There's good value there in that house for sure. 2-car garage, that's not common to get.
Yeah. And a driveway.
Yeah.
I think. Let's see. All right.
Oh.
What do you see?
Oh, I just saw 8-bedroom, 8-bath. I'm like, what?
Huh.
But it is.
Wow.
It's an apartment.
Want to take
It's
a look?
terrible. No. They have it listed in single family.
OC.
And,
OC agents.
and it's probably, 8 units or something.
Yeah. All
It's
right.
terrible.
Uh,
About Landa. Wow. 600,000. 1607 Landa. What's that? That's not right. This is...
is it a lot?
Oh, this is either a major fixer.
I feel like we've seen this one.
Yeah?
Wasn't this part of another? Well, let's read it. 1607 Landa Street. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 852 square feet, 599,990 square feet on a 9,000 square foot lot. Days on market 6. Original build 1941. Elizabeth Coe is listing it. Diamond in the rough in the hills of Elysian Heights. First time on the market in 52 years. Property is on a seclusive cul-de-sac with beautiful panoramic views and abundant trees, easy access to the freeways, Silver Lake and downtown LA. Minutes away from shops, cafes, and hiking trails, single-family residence nestled in a very sought-after neighborhood of Silver Lake Echo Park area up in the Elysian Hills towards the top with a large gentle slope of 9,000 plus level lot.
That's a 850 square foot house with 4 garages. Wow.
Sold as is, no contingencies.
Oh,
Seller
gosh.
will not do termite nor any other repairs and will not give any credits. Tenant occupied. Of course. Throw in a tenant. Drive-by only.
Gosh.
Probate sale.
So, it's probate. Court confirmation?
Not required.
Okay. All right. This could easily sell for 9,000 square foot lot. This could sell for 900,000.
Well, not as bad. But remember I texted you about that one on Griffith Park that went for $990.
Yes.
Gosh, where's the margin on that? They already started demoing. They got their little construction sign up. I don't know.
Well, if they add some square footage, there's plenty of margin.
And there's room in the back on that. You're right.
Yes.
Okay, next.
The typical Holy Vista.
Yeah, that's in 22. Can we go there? Let's see.
No, I'm fine not going there.
It's the cheapest one there. That's Los Feliz.
Let's do Tracy. I like Tracy Street.
Tracy, where is Tracy? Tracy, there it is. All right.
Black interior walls.
Okay, 4108 Tracy Street, 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Nice.
On, let's see, 1,222 square feet of living. Listing at $1,430,000. Lot size 5,004. Open house is coming up June 3rd, 11 to 2, and June 5th, 2 to 5. Days on market 1, and original build was 1946. This is brought to us by Mark Mintz. How you doing, Mark?
Nice.
Yeah. What does he say about this? Endearing 1946 Los Feliz traditional boasts excellent privacy behind its mature landscaping. The home offers 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. The primary bedroom with ensuite bath features French doors, which lead to a secluded, private, magical backyard. An ideal spot to enjoy warm summer nights. Okay. A portion of the detached garage has been converted to a wonderful office with dramatic floor-to-ceiling shelving and a sleek wooden desk big enough for multiple workstations. So, perfect home office or studio, offers additional space. Not included in posted square footage.
Cool. I think it's a great listing. It's a great neighborhood. Yeah.
That's
And
good.
I think it's appropriately priced.
Open house schedule, blah, blah, blah. Offers due Monday, 6/7. Okay. Offers reserve the right to accept an offer prior to the deadline. Okay. Let's see.
Let's look at Delavan. 2616 Delavan.
There it is. Okay. Eagle Rock. Let's open it up. Okay. Oh, we have 2 comments, Darren. Let's see. Live viewer comment, blah, blah, blah. My wife. Oh, she's referencing Price is Right. Thanks, hon. Yes. All right. Let's go look back. So this is 2616 Delavan Drive. It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 906 square feet, 880,000 list price. It's been on the market for 7 days now. Lot is good size at 8,236 square feet. Original build was 1956. It looks 1956. Grace Miranda at Keller Williams is offering this.
So this to me can be a fantastic house. It's got, because it's got the layout, it's situated up the hill.
Yeah.
The lot is nice. It's got that long driveway where you come up and park at entry level. Seems to have good flow. Not a lot of effort was put into this to prepare it for sale. I mean, I don't know what it looked like before, so I won't say that. But I would certainly do a lot more.
Yeah.
The basics here, you know.
Yeah.
Wallpaper's crazy. Everything's pink inside and out. Just painting it all white would have had an enormous impact.
Yeah.
But they're still going to sell at this price. But I can see this house ending up, if it was, you know,
Really
if you put
fixed.
$50K into it, you
Yep.
could be like 1.2.
Yep.
Um,
Well, you know, Darren, my observation, because I recognize this agent, I believe she's up in Burbank or up in the Valley. She's successful. She has a good number of listings all at the same time. I don't know how much attention she could really put into this house. Of course, depending upon what the client wanted to do. But, yeah.
this
you just
looks
gotta
like
sell
a
and
valley
go.
house.
Sell
This
and go.
is, yeah, this is the El Sereno, Orange County house. You know, you're sitting there looking at it going, this is a fantastic house. Well, in the right neighborhood, it's perceived that way. I see the potential in this house and the location and the lot and how it's all laid out. I think it's great.
Right.
But it's not going to appeal to bring prime dollar in Northeast.
Right.
Because of what they haven't done.
Right.
So,
Well, as you're saying, this is a buyer's dream if they want to fix something up and they're willing to put a little work into it and
Sure.
budget. Yeah, that's a good one. I like it. Okay.
Anieta, I like that street. Oh, that's low too. 1120.
1120.
Natona.
Oh, another fixer.
Yep.
Like it. Nice high ceiling, mid-century. Here it comes, any day. Okay.
Wow.
Huh. Oh, there it is. This could be cool already. Let's see.
Yeah, it's got wood paneling inside.
All right, let's give it a go. 1120 How do you say it?
I say it
Oneonta?
wrong, I'm sure.
Oneonta
Oneonta.
Drive. 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 1,076 square feet. Oh yeah, this has the tape machines in the fireplace. $825,000 list
Wow.
price. It's been on the market for 6 days. 1947 was its original build, and this is brought to us by Brent Ballard out of the 818 Anderson Ballard Companies. Wow.
This is one of those where it's like if you could keep like 80% of the original elements, maybe 70, but bring enough modern things in there,
Yeah.
it would really. I mean, the kitchen is ridiculous. The bathroom is too much.
Right.
But the ceilings, the wood paneling, it could work with some modern balance with some white paint. I don't know about that reel-to-reel built into the rock fireplace, though, man.
Can't get rid of that. That's awesome.
Gosh. Put it behind glass.
Yeah. Well, another good one.
Yeah, it's a cool house.
Yeah, no probate, no nothing. Just selling it the way it is. Offers due Tuesday, June 1st at noon. It's already done. Okay.
Wow. There you
Another
go.
Okay.
About Arthur. Let's go over to Glass Hill Park.
Arthur. There it is.
Oh, that's a.
No?
Talk about a box house. No, I don't want to look at this house. No.
Okay. All right, next. Let's go.
Glen Albin looks nice.
I think that's...
It is. It is peach pink though.
Is this Rob? I'm trying to think if this is Rob.
Not this one. I don't think.
He has one on Glen Albin. Let's see. All right. Here we go. Okay, 3932 Glen Albin Drive, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. 1,568 square feet. It's listing at $979,000. It's in Mount Washington. It's on a small lot, 2,567. So it's up on a hillside. Days on market 5. 1928 was the original build. Brought to us by Jennifer Cahill and Kurt Wisner. Huh.
Got it.
So let's see. Let's see if it says anything interesting. No. I mean, my guess is it's probably feels kind of cramped a bit.
Yeah,
but
it does. It looks cramped. Even the floor plan looks cramped.
yeah.
Yeah. That one's a mixed bag.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, oops. And guys, if you have a listing that you're particularly interested in, mention it, and we'll try to make some comments on it. This was kind of interesting. Ferntop Drive? Or no? No, I was fooled by this one.
I'm just looking at the series though there of Ave 61, Chester, Rowan, Ferntop, all in the 7s, 6s, 8s. Again, this was kind of my comment about not everything's over $1 million this week.
Is there one you want to look at in particular?
No, because sadly, I admittingly, there's all these below $1 million, and I'm not impressed with the way they look.
Well, look at
Damn
Hamlet
it.
Street. I think there's some interesting
Sure.
detail there. Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, 226 Hamlet Street, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,359 square feet. It's $1,199,000. It's in Highland Park. Not a big lot, but 3,325. It's been on the market 6 days. Original build 1923, And this is brought to us by Gus Ruelas of the agency and Teresa Ruelas. So, let's see. Charming home in the heart of Highland Park, perfect for those seeking the comfort of modern upgrades while at the same time appreciating its tastefully curated design and excellent location. Within blocks from shops and eateries on Figueroa and York, it boasts 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, a wide porch with an adjacent yard, is fully fenced for added privacy, and has a lovely patio area for dining al fresco or relaxing, with hints of Palm Springs vibe, loads of light, gallery of windows that let in the greenery along the property exterior walls. This open concept home is sure to be enjoyed.
Nice layout.
Yeah, nice design touches.
Nice design. Really pushing it because of the design. Both. Yeah. Great house. I'm taken back by 233 North Ave 55. And I don't even want you to read anything. I just want you to show the pictures because your house should never look like this.
Well, it is about entertaining the people.
Yes, this is entertaining.
Okay.
Just
Avenue
scroll
55.
through. Scroll through the 9 pictures there.
Yeah. Okay.
Please do property prep. This is you must do property prep. I'm not seeing them on your screen though, Joe.
You're not? Hold on.
No. I just see the main listings too.
Hold on. Let's see what this is doing here. Yeah, let me reshare. Hold on.
We went in a house in that area that's about this size because it's an enormous house too.
There it goes. Wow.
Not that. That's the one. The next one. There you go. And the one after that. Gosh.
Looks like a couple kids in there.
Man.
Laundry. Gatorade on the bed.
We've been in a house.
And yet they do this. And yet they do this. Like, is this a commercial broker?
Right. Well, yeah. That's commercial tendency there. Yes, for sure.
Wow.
All right.
I'm speechless. All right. Okay. Boop, boop. I was too busy to get to the photos, and then I look at the price.
For 55. But it is 3,300 square feet.
Okay.
It's enormous.
Both houses are leased out. Oh, so this is a deal. There's several houses on this. 233 to 235 North Avenue 55.
Gosh.
Rare opportunity to acquire a residential investment in the heart of Highland Park. Subject property consists of 2 single-family residences totaling 3,310 square feet, situated on a almost quarter-acre C4 zone parcel. This is a commercial broker. 235 North. All right, so there's more of a story here. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Let's go to. What do you see there?
Gosh, there isn't much left, man. It's going to be a short show today.
Yeah.
Go to Falston.
Falstaff or Falston? There it is.
Falston.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's some hope here. Something to end off on. This is good. Let's see, though. 5681 Falston Street. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,147 square feet. 900,000 list price. It's on a 7,000 square foot lot. Days on market 4. Original build 1978, and this is brought to us by Larry Bobshaw and Paul Hargraves of Trust Properties USA. So, let's see. Renovated Highland Park, home with sweeping views, featuring kitchen with new quartz countertops, new cabinetry, new stainless steel appliances, luxury vinyl wood, style planking, new paint inside and out, newer air conditioning, Bathrooms have new vanities. Quartz countertops. Great, centrally located near downtown LA and the west side. Probate. No court confirmation required. Please take our virtual tour. So, this could be a deal,
Sure.
right? And
Maybe.
they didn't overdo it. They upgraded it.
Sure. It doesn't look like 1980s. That's good.
Yeah. All right. Are we finishing up, Darren? That's it. For
Yeah, I
this
think
week?
we're good, man.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, guys, any takeaways? I guess there's some parity in the market a little bit, at least what we're seeing this week. That's kind of the moral to the story this week, Darren. Anything else?
No, it's keep hope alive, I guess, for a buyer. If you're a seller, even in a slightly softer market, you still have the advantage. So, real estate is moving out there, and it's going to continue to move. So there you go.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week, Monday, 2 p.m. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, and as I usually say, whether it's 2 or 200, we're here to help you. All right? Take care. Bye now.
Bye.